Hi, lovely people. Welcome back. We're doing an SRT clearing on impatience, which is a request and a good one as well. So make sure that you're 100% open to receiving healing, and then let's get started, shall we? All right, let's do this. Right, so we're starting off clearing impatience. So positive, 0, negative is at 80. Let's just get this pendulum right. Okay, and in terms of consciousness, we're at spirit status, so it's one above rock bottom. So let's just ask your high self teams to do a clearing on this to start with. Impatience, raising up to 100 positive, down to 0 negative. That's the way the system works. Spiritual response therapy system, downloaded by Robert E Detzler in the 80s, 90s, and noughties. All the details are in the details description side. So training, working with me, books, it's all in the description. I don't train, I don't teach people in this modality, but there are many other fantastic teachers out there that do. Right, okay, so the bulk of the clearing is done at the beginning and at the end, the mop up at the end. So we're going first of all to chart 6A. I'm sorry if it's back to front and upside down for you, and you don't need to understand. That's all about control, needing to understand what's coming up, what's being said. You just need to be open to receiving the healing. Outside right. So we have master programs of spiritual suicide going on. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's just clear all master programs, any discordant energy and any imprints of spiritual suicide there, and clear that away from all of your energy bodies. This is a mini clearing, so it's like a taster, and the personal clearings are much more in depth, and you can work with me if you buy a package from my website, an SRT package, and then you'd get a report after of what came up. All the clearings are done remotely, so you don't have to be there for them. Right, okay. Interesting, spiritual suicide is connected to impatience. Because in impatience sort of really says you're not trusting the process and you're not accepting everything as in divine order. It's, you know, the ego knows better all the time, being in a rush, inside left. Blocks to gentleness, blocks to abundance, blocks to enthusiasm, blocks to faith. Let's clear those blocks away for your highest good. Okay. Chart 11. Genetic soul coding. This is soul energy programming. So let's just clear that away. This is at Lord of Lords level, which is the first expression of the living soul. All the details are in the books, Soul Recreation and the Freedom Path. Okay. And we chart 16, Fall of Consciousness. So we've got a fall from grace there, the belief that you've fallen from grace. Let's just clear that away. So it says about fall from grace. Grace is spontaneous redemption from having eaten of the forbidden tree. Spiritual leaders were chosen before creation began to teach souls the truth that they are spiritual beings and cannot be lost. Okay, where are we going next? Chart 21, final items, this one universe. So it's the all category. Let's just clear the all category in the one universe. Chart 25, which is final assurance. Challenges. Let's clear all challenges away. Thank you. "27, learning is fun." These are learning blocks at spirit level. Ascension is the purpose. So we've got a learning block there. Okay, is there anything else? Any perceptions, beliefs, judgments? Yeah, some perceptions, beliefs, judgments running. What are we looking at? 17, which is fine-tuning, which is Lord of Lords level of consciousness, so first expression of the living soul. We have some savior complex programming going on. It feels like there's more there. Inside, anything on the outside? Yeah, I can always feel it. Unwillingness to accept change. So let's clear those away. All savior complex programming and unwillingness to accept change. At soul level, first expression of the living soul. Okay, and there's still more there, I can feel it. What are we looking at? Chart 2, that's interesting. Inside. Haha. Yeah, patience. So there you go. Can't make this stuff up sometimes. So this is soul qualities of patience running. So what would normally happen now for an individual clearing is you'd find out how many programs are running, and then you'd go to the energies with it when it was set up. But because it's a group clearing, we obviously don't need to know when it was set up because it's going to be different for everyone. So should we go to 6A? Yeah, 6A is the programs that are connected with that block, that under patience then. So we don't need to know how many programs are there because it's a group clearing. They're probably going to the millions or more. So let's have a look. Inside right. What have we got? What programs or energies are associated with that? Depression. Child abuse. Abandonment. Unhappiness. Any others? Do they all have other lifetime roots? They do. I'm just going to ask that all of those are cleared from you in connection with patience on chart 2, please, for every individual, as appropriate for every individual that's watching this, please, as appropriate. Clearing away any programs, energies, discordant energies, imprints, anything that connects with all of that under the category of patience on chart 2. So what we'd normally do if that came up for an individual is we'd find out how many programs are running under patience, and then we'd take the most significant of those programs and we'd find out where that was set up. Was there any research to do in terms of other lifetimes, roots, anything that needed clearing, what energies and programs were associated with that, how many levels of consciousness even that it was they were sitting at. So but obviously with the group clearing, there's so many people watching that it's going to be different for everybody. So that's wonderful. So let's go back to chart 2 and let's just see if, is that cleared now? Yeah, what percentage is that cleared for everyone? 100%. Okay. So any other perceptions, beliefs, judgments, echoes, residue, shadows, seeds still remaining? Any self-sabotage from the future self? Any portals that need closing for anyone right now? Okay. Any other business? There's something there. chart 1. So we want a spiritual kick. We're giving you a spiritual kick, which is a, they call it a rap in the skull, or it's a bit of a jolt, really, to get the soul out of any entrenched programs it's hanging on to, or patterns. Okay, it feels like there's still something else. Chart 10A, which is miscellaneous blocks, and that's at God level of consciousness. Contracts that need to be cleared. Okay, I'm just going to ask that all contracts are cleared at that level in connection with impatience that's appropriate to the individual that's watching this. Okay, anything else? No? So we're going to go to mop up. We're just going to do a very, very quick mop up. So it's just a quickie clearing, if you like, a mini clearing for you, but still powerful. I'm hoping it helps you all. Okay. Any other reason? It feels like there's something else there. Yeah. Okay, what are we looking at? Chart 5. Okay, interesting. Probably a negative motivation. Let's have a look. Anything on the inside, outside? Fear. A negative motivation of fear. Okay, well, let's just ask that that's cleared at all levels of consciousness in chart 3. Fear is driving the impatience. So if you are someone that's impatient, I am, definitely. It's going to be probably something linked with control, needing to be in control. Well, it certainly is for me. But what about you? What do you think you're fearing by needing that, to have that behavior that is impatience? What do you think you're fearing? Are you fearing being out of control? Is there an urgency there? What's the urgency for? What happens if you're not impatient? What happens if you're more patient? What happens if you let go and trust and have faith? Can you trust and have faith? When have you not been able to trust and have faith? Where's the origin of that impatience? Where's that coming from? What is it that you're lacking in order to be impatient? These are questions to ask yourself. Self-mastery, self-inquiry. Okay. Anything else? No? Are we done? Okay, so let's see. Where are we now? 100 positive, 0 negative feels so much lighter. It's not in there. Should be a radiant love new paradigm as a minimum. We are as a minimum. We're up here actually. So wonderful, all done. Another one done for you. Hope it helps. Don't do more than 2 of these a day. Allow 3 clear days in between each clearing that you do, ideally, to allow them to fully integrate. And see you on the next clearing. Lots of love. Bye.